Hey, it's Steph. Thanks for watching today's video. I have my first update to Panopoly, which is a project pan created by Jamie from The Impulsive Panner. I will have all the information linked down below. Jamie is super chill about when you do your updates, so I want to post my updates in the beginning of every month, but I know my intro kind of went up in a different time in the month. So it hasn't been exactly 1 month or 30-ish days before updates, but I do have some rollouts, so I figured I would get onto the schedule that I want to continue this, which is like sometime in the first week of the month. Jamie created this project pan based on the iconic board game Monopoly, and I just think it's so creative. I had to support her. She's one of my makeup friends, and we live in like a similar area of the country, and we're talking about maybe meeting up. I don't know if it will happen, but I'm really excited if it will. You're supposed to work on 5 different items, and you roll a dice to determine what space you land on. It's basically, like Monopoly. There's a challenge wheel that you can spin when prompted, and also a random uses wheel if you're feeling brave. There's like go to jail. There's just all these fun things that Jamie came up with, so I just had to support her. If you're not familiar with my channel or panning, I am trying to work through my collection, either, makeup, skincare, beauty, and get use of everything that I own while also finishing items throughout the year. If you're not subscribed, I hope you do so before you leave and give this video a thumbs up. Okay, let's just get into it. The first roll that I had was 8, and that got me to challenge. So I had to spin the challenge wheel, and I got the prompt seasonal. So then I randomly generated my uses, and I got 15 uses. So I rolled in a ColourPop Lippy pencil. This is in the shade Flattered, but this is a very seasonal item for me because it's dark, and I only wear it in like the fall and winter. I do have it on today under a lip gloss and a lipstick, but my goal for this was 15, and I've used it 9 times. So this is staying in the project. I will swatch it. I think I measured it when I rolled it in, and I haven't measured it yet, but I have noticed that it stays like that, but it goes down into the packaging. So I have to kind of like dump it out, and now it's back out again. So I will be sharpening this, but I have not yet because I thought I didn't have to until literally today. I realized that it's actually farther down than I thought. You can just like dump it out. So I will be sharpening this probably before I take my pictures. I haven't taken my progress pictures yet, so I will sharpen it, and then we'll see where it is compared to last update when I rolled it in, or the intro when I rolled it in, but it is staying in for a few more uses. Then I rolled a 4, and I landed on cream face product. So I randomly generate usage, and it said choose your use, which I was very happy about, and I chose 10 uses. I said whenever I get my choose your use, I would just choose 10. So I rolled in my NYX Wonder Stick. This is a contour and highlight duo, but I rolled in the contour specifically for this, and I have used it 10 times. So this is super easy. I have it on today. This is like the only bronzer contour product I have, so any like warmth or deepening you see on my forehead or my nose, I do have it as a contour here, but of course I blush, so it's hard to tell with this product where it is because it is broken. So it comes out super easy, but I can still use it if I have it all like rolled all the way down like that. if I'm able to get a picture or a line marking or something, I don't remember what I did. But if I have any progress to show, I will have pictures up on the screen. But this was super easy to use. So it's rolling out. Then I had rolled an 8 and I landed on just browsing and it said roll again. So then I got a 5 and I landed on newest product. And my newest product is my Wet n Wild. Of course, it's upside down. Let me turn it because the back is right side up. My Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Loose Powder. And I again got choose your use, so I picked 10 uses. This is my only setting powder, so I knew I would just use it every time I did my makeup. But I ended up using this 18 times, so this is also rolling out. The reason I was holding it so precisely is because I do have line markings that I want to show you guys. So this is where, it's hard to see with the glare, there we go. This is where I was at, and that's where I am now. And I did mark it on this side too, just so, because it's hard to hold it up straight, you know what I mean? So I thought I was using a lot of this product at once, but apparently there's a ton of product in here. There's 20 grams of powder. But yeah, I will continue using this because like I said, it's my only powder and I do have to set my makeup every time I do my makeup. But yeah, it's rolling out of this project. After that, I rolled a 2 and that was move 3 spaces. And I landed on, oh no, you broke your no-buy, go to jail. Yes, in the intro of this project, I went to jail. And when you go to jail, you have to finish an item. Which if you're familiar with my projects, I like to do low usage goals or relatively easy goals because this year specifically, I'm trying to touch everything that I have, make sure I love it, make sure that I don't need to pass it on to someone else. So I ended up rolling in something that was relatively easy for me to finish. And I rolled in the highlighter side of my NYX Duo, which I had already depotted into a container because it also broke and fell off and everything. But this is where it was at when I rolled in last update, not update, the intro. I keep saying update. And today is my 9th use. So this is what it's looking like now. Obviously I have not finished it, but I do believe if I continue using it at this pace, I could easily finish it by next update. There's not that much product left in here, so I'm very excited to get this finished. If you guys are familiar with my goals for this year, I'm trying to finish one of each item in like all of my categories. There are some exceptions, but I wanted to finish a highlighter this year, and this cream highlighter was the one I was targeting. So when this is finished, that is a goal met for my finished goals this year. And then the last roll I did was a 5, and I landed on most used product. I interpreted that as a product that I use all the time. It's like the thing I most gravitate towards in my everyday looks, and that is like eyebrow product. So I rolled in my CoverGirl, what is this called? Ultra Fine Brow Pencil in the shade Soft Brown, and I randomized the uses and I got 20, which I'm so thankful. It was an easy product to do because like I said, 20 uses is kind of high for my projects. But yes, today was my 20th use. So this is where I'm at now. Hopefully I have a comparison or line markings or something that I can show you. But 20 uses did, use up a good chunk of this, I think, in my memory. But yeah, so that shows you I've done my makeup 20 times since the last update. Um, which means my powder, I only marked 18 uses. I do know there was one day that I did like a no makeup look and I didn't use the powder because I didn't wear foundation. But anyway, they're both rolling out anyway, so um, I had to roll 3 new spaces, which you know, you never know what you're gonna get. So I will have the screen recording and everything on the screen. I'm still trying to figure out what the best way to show you this, other than like doing it live on camera and then going to pick the items and things. I just don't have time for that. Like specifically today, I tried to film this morning during my baby's first nap, but he decided not to take a nap. He was awake, he was happy, he wasn't upset, but he hung out in his crib wide awake for 45 minutes, and I just didn't know if I could film this. Like, I figured any moment he would want out. So I think we're transitioning into 1 nap a day, which I don't know if that's going to make my life harder or easier. We'll see. We're just going to have to adjust. But he is finally napping now. So I pre-rolled, so I will have those on the screen. So, like I said, we left off on most used product, and I randomly rolled number 7. So 7 spaces away from that is eye product. And then I randomized my uses and got 10 uses. So I'm going to roll in an eyeliner. I don't use this every time I do my makeup, but I am trying to remember to use it because I'm trying to finish an eyeliner this year. This is my Ulta Beauty Automatic Eyeliner in the shade Matte Charcoal. I will show you where it is because maybe 10 uses will do something to it. I'm also using this to mark my tallies for my Project Level Up palette. I mean, but I use it on my eyes too. That's probably not sanitary, but let me swatch it. Like the name suggests, it's just this matte gray. Very nice for my cool skin tone and my cool preferences. I could have worn it today, but I have a black eyeshadow wing on today. And then from there, I rolled a 2 and I landed on challenge. So I will throw the screen recording up and of the challenge wheel, and I got chopping block. So you have to use something that you feel like you want to declutter, but in the description of chopping block it says give it one more try. So I am going to use this Sydney Grace cream eyeshadow once and determine if I'm going to keep it. This is in the shade Divinity. I got this last year in their Christmas in July mystery box, but this is a beautiful shade. I just don't use cream eyeshadows, and when I have worn this in the past, because this has been in a project before, I got glitter fallout like throughout the day, all day long. There was just glitter. So I'm going to try it with a glitter primer. Like I said, it's beautiful, beautiful, like champagne color. But if I get fallout from this, I'm decluttering it. I just can't. I can't do that with a baby. Glitter all over him. No. No. And then from there, I rolled an 8, which got me to the Space Lip product. I randomized my uses and I got long haul. This project just wants me to do like bigger goals apparently. So I'm rolling in this ColourPop glowing lip. I've had this, I'm going to say at least 2 years. I will have the date on the screen. The shade is gone. I don't know what shade this is, but it is a really pretty deep something. And I'm going to have a goal to finish this. So I will mark this in my book where I keep track of different products. This is like a sheer glossy lip, which is not my favorite formula. I know I'm wearing a gloss today, but I prefer like matte lips. So it might be a challenge for me to finish this, but I do need to get it out of my collection, so why not? But that is my update. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully the lighting is okay. It is like pouring down rain outside and very cloudy, so hopefully the lighting is fine. But if you enjoyed, I hope you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already, so I see you all in my next video. Bye.